Hey guys, welcome to another edition on Immigrate with Ammy. It's good to be alive today. It's a good day here in Portugal. The weather is good and people are outdoor having a good time. How are you guys doing? So today's video is about one of the cheapest colleges in Canada. I discovered this school while doing a research. It's in New Brunswick province, one of those provinces that you can easily get an admission in. And I love the fact that they still have multiple scholarships even though their tuition is low. Imagine paying $4,734 per semester. Start getting all the required documents ready for your application. But before we proceed, if you're just coming across my face for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Ammy. I talk about relocation and studying abroad. You may want to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe, and also share my videos with your friends and your loved ones, and keep watching.
Hello guys, you're welcome to Immigrate with Ammy. We're actually starting with some good news. As you know, we do share a lot of information with respect to study abroad for those who are interested in applying to universities in Canada, in the UK, in the US, and so on. One of the things that we usually speak about when we are reviewing this university is the fact that almost all these schools have some form of scholarship and financial aid for international students. Okay, and sometimes when we share the information, it sounds too good to be true, but in fact it's actually true, and people are already benefiting from this information that we're sharing. We received that update from one of the students who actually listened to one of the videos and then decided to act on the information that we shared, and the student was able to get a scholarship of $27,000 per year, which is actually renewable, okay, for the entire period of the student's program, that particular university. This is in the US. So guys, the reason why we're sharing this with you is to first to motivate you, to also encourage you that this is possible, right? And if you see a school that has scholarships, you can actually get that scholarship. Okay, the only thing is that you don't have to give up, right? You have to also put in effort, right? Gather all the requirement, present your case in a good way, apply to the schools. Okay, so as much as possible, please keep applying until you land that financial aid that you are looking for. All right, so today we want to talk about school in Canada. This school also has a lot of benefits, and that's why we want to speak about it. The first benefit is the fact that if you come from an English speaking country, you do not need to provide English language proficiency test. The second benefit, which is very important, is that this school is like one of the cheapest schools in Canada. Honestly, when I saw the fees, and of course, I have an idea about how much Canadian universities charge, I was actually alarmed because it's very low. And the fact that this school can actually help you even enhance your immigration status in Canada. For example, for those who are looking to become permanent residents, one of the factors that can enhance that is a Canadian education. And if you are looking for an affordable school where you can apply for more or less short programs that can actually count towards getting required point for Canadian permanent residents, then you should consider this particular school. All right, and we are talking about New Brunswick Community College. All right, that's the name of the school. And we will start by looking at the tuition for international students. Okay, so this is the table of tuition for international students. You can see the amount there. You can also see the amount for domestic students. Okay, this is actually very, very cheap compared to many other Canadian universities and colleges. This is a good opportunity for international students who are looking to enroll in a very affordable Canadian college. Okay, so you can consider New Brunswick Community College. Aside this very low tuition, they also have additional financial aid in the form of scholarships, okay, that you can apply for as well. Okay, so let's talk about the programs that are being offered in this New Brunswick Community College. You can see the programs that they are offering. So the programs range from, you can see, for example, accounting and payroll, administration, administrative professional, administrative professional for health services, agricultural equipment repair, business administration and management, marketing, carpentry. So it's a mix of knowledge in different areas. For example, culinary arts, early childhood education, civil engineering, client service and sales, educational support. So you can always find something in an area that is useful to Canada. Okay, so I mean, if you can enroll in these programs and you can graduate from this community college, you will have relevant skills that is actually needed in Canada. All right. Don't forget that New Brunswick, which is the province where this college is located, also has a lot of immigration opportunities for people who are looking to actually become permanent resident in New Brunswick as well. So enrolling in this college could actually be a pathway or a gateway to becoming a permanent resident in Canada. Okay, so you can review all the programs that they have. For example, for those who are looking to study something in the tech sector, they have a lot of programs in the tech area: information technology, business analysis, information technology, business and advanced analytics, cyber security, game development, network administration, programming analyst, web and mobile application development. So they have programs in all skills area that are actually useful skills in Canada. Okay, so but please review to find out if they have something in your area of interest. Okay, so I spoke about scholarships earlier on. Apart from the fact that it's a very cheap school, they also have scholarship opportunities that you can apply for. And if you go to the admissions and finances page, you can review the scholarship bursaries and awards that are available in this school. So they have quite a number of them: MBCC Foundation Awards, MBCC Family of Alumni Award, New Brunswick Public College Entrance Scholarship, quite a number of them that you can review with the associated amount. And then they have some additional scholarship opportunities as well that you can apply for in this community college. Okay, so the next thing is for us to find out what are the English language requirements. So as you know, most of these countries like UK, US, Canada especially, they want to actually assess your English language proficiency level, and they do that by requesting most students to actually write some standardized test. Okay, but how does it work in New Brunswick Community College? So even though they have standardized requirement to show English language proficiency, they want you to demonstrate adequate academic English proficiency. All right. Now, New Brunswick Community College will request evidence of English proficiency on a recognized linguistic test, okay, or successful completion of a recognized pathway program from one of our English language training partners, okay. However, there are certain categories of applicants that are exempt from providing or writing any linguistic test, okay, and we're going to read those people. Number one is applicant whose first language is English. So if you come from a country where the first language is English, then you do not need to write any linguistic test. The second one is that if you have had a minimum of 3 years of secondary education that was completed successfully in English within the last 2 years, okay, then you do not need to also provide any test result for English language. All right. Or if you've had a minimum of 1 year of successful completion in a recognized post-secondary institution where the language of instruction was in English within the last 2 years, then you do not also need to write any linguistic test. Okay, so basically, if you come from an English-speaking country, you've studied, recently in English language, then you don't need to write any linguistic test, okay, to prove your English language proficiency, which is a good news for international students, especially those who come from English-speaking countries. All right. So let's look at the important dates, okay, for international students, because this is also important. Now, before we go to check out the dates, one thing you need to understand is that when it comes to Canada, as an international student, the application process for visa is actually very extensive. It takes a lot of months, okay, and you would need more than sufficient time to actually plan ahead to apply to the school, get acceptance, gather the requirement for visa application, and then begin the visa application itself, which takes months. Okay, so basically, it's something that you need to plan ahead. Okay, usually give yourself a year to actually apply, get admitted into a school, and then plan the visa application process. So if you look at the academic calendar in terms of applications, okay, so basically for international students, it's best if you target the next application cycle, which will be open from July 4, 2023. And in fact, you can see the information right here. So at the moment, as an international student, you cannot apply for either the fall 2023 or winter 2024. What you have to do is to prepare yourself for the fall 2024 semester. All right. And then the portal will be open to all international applicants on Tuesday, July 4th, 2023, to allow for adequate time to update internal policies, processes, and systems. Okay, so basically what they are saying is that the next application for international students will start from July 4th. So you have sufficient time to prepare ahead to get all your requirements ready. And then once the portal is open, you can apply early, get admitted early, get scholarships early, and then start the visa application early as well. Okay, so the last thing I want to speak about for New Brunswick Community College is the fact that they give an option for you to defer your application. So imagine that you've been offered a spot and then something happens, your visa is delayed, or you don't have enough time to resume for the semester that you've been accepted for. They have that opportunity for you to actually request for a deferral, meaning that they will shift your resumption to the next semester so that you will have sufficient time to prepare and then to be able to resume early enough. Okay, so you can also check that on their on the school's website and find out, in case it applies to you or in case you'll be considering that after you apply. Okay, so guys, we've been able to review this New Brunswick Community College. So this is actually a great school. It's cheap. It's easy for you to get admitted into this school. The programs are short term and the programs are actually, eligible to be used for educational purposes or for claiming study in Canada points when you want to apply as a permanent resident in Canada. Okay, so guys, we will drop the link, okay, to this school and some other useful information in the video description, and please review it. Take time to study this, okay? Take time to gather the requirement, okay, and then apply when the portal is open for international students. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely day.